possible, but not impossible. It's anybody's game in a 10-minute sprint to 21. High fives all around, hugs and kisses. Yes, we like you, but we really don't.
Well, you see the difference in frames and morphotypes. It's going to be the power, the strength
Not
of
just
Australia and the speed of Japan.
You got the size of Australia, the dexterity, the execution, the quick hands. Stolen, delivered. Quick 2-0 start for the Kangaroos. Sarumi gives it up to Noguchi, and she is not negotiating. She's going to shoot it when she gets an opportunity. Cross-court pass. Whittle. That's going to draw that foul. She felt like she was on her way up, but that is going to be called on the floor. Think about, again, Australia's body of work and having to overcome New Zealand last year to win the title. The year prior in 2023, having to beat New Zealand again. They don't have to worry about the New Zealand squad this time around. Their first time meeting Japan at this stage. Whittle says, you too. You see what I'm You know what I meant. 3-1.
You're too Willow.
Nishi, two-piece, too long. Willie, underneath. She better get it to Marina. Yeah, I knew that was going to be the call.
Yeah.
Got to recognize that she got position early. That's.
Yeah, if you don't get fed the ball immediately, just step out.
But I think if you're the Kangaroos, that's the first option. Every play, you're looking to see who's on the block because it doesn't matter who they have in. Even Goodchild has a size advantage in typically who's guarding her. Nishi with the turnaround, gets it back.
I would go further. It should be the first, second, and third option before you even make another decision.
Everything is hard. Everything is difficult. It's because of the length in the passing lanes, obstructing the view for this Japanese team who are diminutive in size but have huge heart and effort. I think this will be a game where perimeter shooting is going to be critical in determining just how long Japan can stay in it.
Right.
3-1 start for now for the Kangaroos. Whoa.
That was smart. Get it on the rim. You never know where it goes.
That was a high IQ play. I'm not going to lie.
3 seconds in the paint.
3 seconds. That's the second 3 seconds call. So the Kangaroos getting caught kind of watching spectators of whoever has the ball. And I know for a fact that is not how Coach Lowry teaches them to play. Sarumi going east to west. Up fake.
That's a
fast
foul.
Drive.
She got away with it.
Takahashi like a Kawasaki. Speeding.
I'll tell you what, the main thing, and I know what you did there, the main thing for Japan, can you get those closeouts and attack those closeouts efficiently so that you either get those little layups that you've been getting all tournament long or those kick-out passes for 2-point shots. But it's really the key because you're not going to get them off playing one-on-one. The length is just too big. It's just, there's no way. And you're going to suffer on the other end because they're going to hit that matchup problem for you as much as it can possibly do it. Oh, my goodness.
Nothing but cloth.
Right over Alex.
Takahashi with that last 2-point strike. Whittle on the inside, moving some furniture. Bodies are rolling, and she's still getting buckets.
She's remodeling the living room, you know.
I've
changing
said it before,
places.
you're going to need some bubble wrap if you're going to defend her down there. Meantime, that was from the outer limits. What a 2-point hit. Japan are going to need more than that. On the cut, no. Willie, being pestered. They refuse to leave her alone. Sarumi. Shooters roll. Japan in front. And then an offensive foul called underneath on Whittle.
Second 2-point dagger. This is the game changer.
Well,
because if you start knocking them down when you're contested like that, imagine the picture that we're painting now.
I'll shift your focus back to the quarterfinals where Australia played Thailand.
Yeah.
And that game ended up being a lot more competitive than I think you or I anticipated.
Well, yeah, because they knocked down some shots. But the thing is, Japan is a much better shooter than Thailand in this tournament. So that could be the game changer.
Oh, the scoop-de-doop. 7-5, Japan. Good child. Kind of a wild shot. It'll be yellow ball. Japan touched it last. Just 3 minutes in. Maybe they also run out of time.
Yeah, they kind of lost sight of the clock.
So despite an early advantage for Australia, who led this thing 5-1, I believe.
Yeah, correct.
It's been a 6-0 run.
A 5-2, I think. 5-2.
Okay. In any case, they had a pretty good lead. The two-point shooting of Japan has been the difference. Uh-oh. Gochi hit the ground down there, and that's what allowed Mei Lee to get that easy score. Surumi looking around, she was all alone.
I love her when she slows down and looks around, kind of like, am I by myself?
Allie Wilson. So tough. So tough.
We got a final, Kyle. We got a final.
We do. That's exactly what you would expect. This is for the title. Who is the best in Asia in 2025, back on the Singaporean stage? Well, this is how things started. Australia would get to it pretty easily, pick and slip and using that size. And if you were a Japanese fan, you probably were a little bit worried. But you forgot that y'all got more shooters than a movie crew.
We got more shooters than a Western movie.
Wild, Wild West. It ain't high noon out here, though. Sun is down, but we turn it up. 8-8. Takahashi with the quickness to Surumi. Surumi, two is no good. Good child couldn't squeeze it at first. Good child takes a big bump from Takahashi. And the call devastated her so much she had to fall to her knees. I think it was the right whistle.
It was the right whistle.
Plenty of contact. And it happens to be the 5th foul on Japan, by the way. Marina.
That's a foul.
Oh, it's kind of sloppy. Just the 2nd foul on Australia, but they've had several 3-second calls.
Yeah.
Some kind of silly turnovers. It's a sprint to 13. Ooh, Takahashi with the cross on Goodchild. Goodchild with the hezzy and a struggle scoring inside. Annalie Mailey gets no bucket there. Surumi, she telegraphed the pass. Now that is barbecue chicken. Light work for Whittle on the inside. You got to get a hand up. Lucky that goes a miss. Broken up, kept alive. Foul called on the shot attempt. Takahashi will go to the line.
Australia is getting challenged, and that was the main thing that I was thinking about when you're looking at this matchup. Speed. Remember what I was telling you when we thought of Thailand against Australia. We were thinking, can the Thailand ladies speed the game up and make the Aussies play defense on the move all game long? And that's tough for them because it's always hard for bigger bodies and lengthier bodies.
Oh, that's going to be an offensive foul. Yeah.
It's always tough for lengthier bodies to follow speed. You got to drop down your knees. You got to get your booties down and follow the pace. And you do it 10 minutes. That's tough, man.
And it's also probably a little unsettling in a, you know, in a championship game, and Japan are always smiling at you. I mean, everybody's in kill mode and they're smiling at you. It's like, you're making me uncomfortable. Good child. Wilson, not that time. Over to Noguchi.
Trying to thread the needle,
a risky pass. Probably a better option there. Meantime, layup line for Goodchild as the defense of Japan broke down. Noguchi, two-piece, back iron, approaching the midway point. This is the women's final. The voice of the Czar here with you. Meantime, Wilson going to work inside. I think Australia could benefit more from getting it into Willie's hands. Jab step off the window, no. They've done a good job keeping Nishi under wraps as well. They're gonna leave Goodchild alone. They dodged 2 bullets there. Ali saves it. Now some transition offense for Japan. That was deflected.
Yeah, great closeout by Whittle.
That's the length and that size. Whittle now down in the post. She's just too much.
She needs a hand on her at all times, and she will never miss a bucket. Whittle wants to have that hand up. Ooh, trying to go pretty with the finish.
There's a foul there, but you mentioned Whittle. I would have said in 2023 she was the best player in the women's game. An argument for that. Certainly top 3.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I think that she got lost in that discussion because, you know, playing in Asia, they don't get as much acclaim.
Yeah, but if she gets lost in the conversation, it's with people that are not true fans of the game, that follow the action in the women's landscape as much as we do, because for us, it's not even a discussion.
Yeah, tough as they come.
Yeah, I mean, as skilled as they come, as tough as they come, as competitive as they come, as clutch as they come. I mean, come on.
I would run my offense through those 2, Ali and Whittle. That's why.
But it's like potato. When you look at Alex Wilson and Marina Whittle, you can make the exact same argument for both. Well, you don't make it as clutch, as competitive, as athletic, as skilled, as complete as those 2.
I think Ali is more dangerous off the dribble, better ball handler. I think she's equally as dangerous in the post. I think Whittle might be the better rebounder.
Yeah, but I mean, after that, it's all about taste. And you got to put the Plouffe sisters up there with that duo, and you're going to have a few other individuals that belong in that conversation, obviously, but when you really talk about individual greatness, it's tough to come challenge those names. It's tough.
Nishi finishes with the scoop. Mei Lee confiscates the rebound, throws it in reverse. 14-11. Kangaroos trying a 3-peat here at the Asia Cup final yet again. Nishi, great recognition to Noguchi off the middle of the square, and a 1-possession game. Set Takahashi down. That looks to be the case.
The composure to get that little bucket through the whole 12-second shot clock, Kyle. The greatness of the team game from Team Japan. But you know, when you talk about this Aussie squad, and obviously we're going to mention the dynamic duo of Wilson and Whittle, think about the fact that a lady like Annalie Meili is a girl that skill-wise belong in this conversation almost just as much. And the thing is, someone has to take a back seat some way, somehow.
You just jinxed her.
I did not.
She's there to clean up the mess. 3 minutes to go. 3-peat at stake for the game.
Oh, my.
Japan refused to let them get comfortable. Mila, good child.
So 1 warning apiece for a delay of game. Japan is no pushover, Kyle.
No, they're
not gonna go down easy, are they?
No, and you just get the feeling they're gonna knock down a big two at any moment. Takahashi steps behind the line. Takahashi, the bomb, missed it. Look at, oh, Ali took a shot to the face apparently. And Wilson is up. Goes up strong with two hands.
That would have been a game changer.
That's the 7th foul on Japan. Couple of free throws coming up for the reigning MVP. Wilson, no. A-Dub with another in front of her. They got apparently a wet spot on the court that needs to be taken care of. Gan Kim and official Hamish handling the duties in this one. Dale Hamish, that is. And second free throw is good. Australia 4 points away. Singapore has been good to them.
That's the time you're not supposed to slow down.
Right.
You're supposed to speed up and finish. Oh, volleyball.
And Whittle just made her into roadkill. Just plowed over. Takahashi on balance. Nishi, no. 2 minutes to play. Good child. Underneath. Whittle continues to punish on the inside.
That's a foul.
That is, and not necessary, with Australia seemingly pulling away.
You know, she saw that she wasn't the blind angle. She was really trying to get it.
Just, I know, she was recovering, trying to, but.
I mean, there's still a big enough of a gap at that moment that you can afford to gamble a little bit and try to block it. If anything, your thought process is either I get that block or she misses and only has one free throw. You don't expect it to become an and-one.
Takahashi shooting one. 2:05 left. Too strong. Oh, rebound goes to Japan. Fatu Manana has been silent in this one.
She's been silenced.
Yes, the Kangaroo game plan has worked to perfection. That is game point now. Good child doing the honors. The thievery. Willie, just one more to go. Broke her down to a knee, but couldn't hit the two to put it away. That is the 7th foul. 2 free throws now. On the way is substitutions on May. That one called on May Lee. Fatu Manana Nishi will connect at the line. And the second is good. Ali Wilson, nope.
I don't like that shot. I don't like that shot, not because I don't think she cannot make it regularly, but at this moment of the game, she's taking that shot as if she was trailing.
7 seconds, a likely drive now. Ooh, good help defense to prevent Whittle from receiving that pass. Otherwise, you can pretty much count that. That's been the story of the game.
They're going to try to give the ball inside to Whittle for the finish. But she starts in the paint. She needs to watch out for the 3-second call. I think there's going to be a lob pass right there on Whittle.
Nope, they're going to run out of time.
Yep.
Shot clock awareness, an issue for the Kangaroos.
But that's Goodchild's fault right here. She catches. If you can't pass the ball, you better make sure you shoot it. You have to keep the conscience on the 12-second shot clock at all times.
Around comes Surumi. Nishi, Surumi, for the shoot. She smartly gets out beyond the 2-point arc. Takahashi, no.
They're looking for the 2. Watch out for the fouls.
And for the score, 3-point game. Kangaroos need one. Annalie Mailey muscles it up and in. Kangaroos win it, their 3rd straight. They make history. 3-peat. I repeat, 3-peat for the Kangaroos. Australia win it over Japan here in Singapore 2025. Annalie Mailey, Marina Whittle, and Alex Wilson have won 3 in a row. Shout out to Lauren Mansfield. She's been a big part of growing this program as well. Mila Goodchild, her first Asia Cup appearance. She's gonna win it all with the Kangaroos. Congratulations to your 2025 Asia Cup champs from the Gold Coast. They are golden. Australia Kangaroos. Center court. And I'm seeing the czar with Allie Wilson. What a performance. How does it feel to make history? Allie, 3-peat Kangaroos. Czar, it's on you.
All right, Alex, first of all, congratulations. Obviously, I mentioned before, we know the Aussie man has written history in the past with 3 in a row. You guys finally achieved the 3-peat, so share your feeling at this very moment. Thank you.
Yeah, hard to put into words right now. Obviously, that was the goal coming in here, but it's just super special. We have such a great bond with Damon and the rest of the girls, so yeah, super special moment.
I guess you were not hot enough on the court. They have to bring the towels out, huh? Look at this. So what do you think was the main key? Because the Japanese squad plays with such speed and the danger from outside 2-point range. What was the main key for you to win this?
Yeah, we wanted to, oh my gosh, thank you. We wanted to keep them off the 2-point line as much as we could, and I think we did a pretty good job of defending that for the most part, but we know they're super quick too. That's sort of the opposite of us. You know, we're long and try to post up, and they're quick and shoot a lot of 2s. So yeah, it was a battle of 2 different styles for sure.
For sure. Congratulations once again.